Alright, welcome everybody. My name is Matt. This technically is the Gaming Corner. But today we are not at the Gaming Corner. Today we are going to be attempting to see how many games we can buy for $100. This will be the last of my DoorDash money for right now while I'm switching my shifts at work. So I'm not sure when I'll be DoorDashing again. But today we are at the place called The Pad. And what we are going to be trying to do is seeing how many, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with just Snes games with Nintendo Entertainment System or go Super Nintendo, but we are going to be seeing how many games I can get with the last of my DoorDash money, which is about $100. I decided to use the Pad because Freaky Toys, where I normally go, they have their games behind a locked cabinet. Here over at the Pad, their games are out where I can actually look at them and figure out what to get. So we're going to head on in, see what we can find, and then I'll show you after we are done. I will not be doing any filming in there. One little piece of side note for this one is Genesis games are also out in the open. If there are Genesis games there that I want, sorry Nintendo, Genesis wins. Just a little add-on there for you. Alright, I am back from the Pad. The retro store that opened up pretty close to me out here. I have gone and picked up some games. It's in this bag right here. So what I did when I picked these games up is I tried to keep it at $100. Now this $100 idea comes from one of the groups I've been watching on YouTube, one of the gaming channels, Gaming Off the Grid. This comes from them. I've been watching a lot of their videos about starting a collection with just $100. And as a lot of you have seen in a couple of my other videos, I do have a Mega Retron, which is sitting right here for Nintendo. The physically only NESA game I have right now is Super Mario and Duck Hunt. That's the only one I got. The other thing I got for the Super Nintendo is a multi-cart. Now granted, if you're going to do a $100 challenge and you want to get games and you're just looking at just having the games to buy or to play, these are pretty good. I use these things to try out games to see if I really want to buy them. Then I go for the real thing. Some of you might be thinking that's stupid, but that is the way I do it. I have one of these also for my Genesis now. But in this bag right here are the games I got for $100 or less. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you what I got for that price. I will tell you this much, it's not just all Nintendo Entertainment System. I did get some Nintendo, some Super Nintendo, and some Sega Genesis. When I was in the Pad, I looked around at everything to see if I could figure out what to grab. I looked at Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Xbox 360. I know I'm getting a PlayStation yet in a couple days. My son got me a PlayStation 1 for Christmas. I even looked at PlayStation 1 games. But I did go back to attempt and get Nintendo is where my main focus was. So let's show you what I got. Starting off with the NES. So the first game I got costed about $9, and it's Bump and Jump. I don't know if I've ever played this game, but for the price, I figured why not grab it. I still need to test them yet too. The next NESA game I got, also for $6, was Airwolf. I have no clue what this game is. It's supposed to be based on a TV series. No clue. Grab that one. The last one is one that you can get right now on a Capcom collection. I did buy one with a damaged label because it was cheaper. But it is, I got it for $7.99, and it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. One that people say is the hardest game to play. Got that one also. Okay, I believe that is it for the Nessa. Now let's move on to the Super Nessa. For the Super Nessa, this first game is a game I'm trying to get on my Sega Genesis because I loved it. Me and my friend used to play it like crazy. This one costed $7.99, and this is Super Off-Road. I love this game. I loved it on a Genesis. I don't know how it plays on the Nessa or the Super Nintendo, but I'm about to find out. The next one I'm hoping is a Shump. I have no clue. This is not quite the most expensive game I picked up on there, but it's close. This one was $14.99. So the Super NES games did get a little more expensive. This one is Pilot Wings. I have no clue what it is. I'm hoping it's going to be fun. $14.99 for Pilot Wings. The next one, I know the Genesis version is better, but I can't pass it up because I am a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, and it is, for $14.99, Mortal Kombat 1. I know this does not have any of the blood in it or anything, but I can't pass that up for that price. And plus, like I said, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. This now gives me a chance to play the Nintendo version of it, which is something I've never played in my life. The last one I'm going to mispronounce is number 3 in the series. I got 1 and 2 on the Genesis. No, I got 2 on the Genesis. I got 1 and 2 on my Saturn, the Japanese versions of them. This is, I have no clue how you pronounce this, Garius 3. I don't know if you can even see that up there. But this is one I picked up. I found it on there, found out there was a number 3. I have 1 and 2. Had to get 3. I think it's only 2 on the Genesis. I might have 1 and 2 on there too. But I know I got 1 and 2 of this game on my Saturn. So this was a must grab to have number 3, just to have the series. I didn't know they made a 3. But there it is. That was it for Nintendo. So for Nintendo, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games so far. That leaves me with 2 more to show you. Last 2 were Genesis. And both of these are kind of, really didn't need, but for $2.99, I'm grabbing them. Both of them were $2.99. The first one is FIFA 95. I love the soccer games back then. I have no clue on this one. I never played it. This one is, well, it's got the back and front page to the manual. I was going to say complete in box. That was a lie. The last one is another sports title. It's game only. I have number 1 of this game. I've never bought any other one after that because I'd never had a need for it. But for $2.99, Hardball 94. These are 2 games that I'm probably going to maybe... FIFA doesn't look too bad. Hardball's box is kind of screwed up looking, but we'll see if I replace it or not. But for the $100 challenge, that's what I got. So it was 7 games on Nintendo. 7 Nintendo games. And 2 Genesis. 9 games for $100. That's not bad. Alright, so end of this video will be the testing of some of these games. And we'll see if they work. Thank you for watching.